What can I say? I mean, Penn is everything. Sorry. Penn is a force of nature. She has been writing poetry and publishing and supporting the creative community here in London, Ontario for decades. She's a great supporter of all of us. Penn just, I don't know, puts her arms around you and gently whispers words, and she's just been the earth on which many of us here in London, Ontario feel that we belong. Penn was also the first poet laureate around 2010 for a few years, and she always brings in a crowd because people love her, and her poetry is such a variety of things that we are very honored to have Penn Kemp here with us tonight. Welcome, Penn, who is everything. You okay? That's gonna be okay. Thank you.
Mykonos, our old stomping grounds, yes? Shall we begin with a birthday salute to Heidi? Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Heidi, happy birthday to you. Many more.
It's a week late. It was last Wednesday.
April Fool.
I'm an April Fool that's trying to become wise in old age.
And foolish. So I am so happy to be here, and I really thank the League of Poets for supporting both Karl and me. And the only reason that I'm here reading to you is that Karl asked me to read with him when he asked to read here. So I'm going to begin. I'm just going to give you a selection of poems because I hope you will be so enthralled that you'll buy the book. And for every book that you buy, I will give you a CD if any of you have CD players left. Even the car anyway. I'm listening to the important stuff. What's on the menu?
Just wait for 1 minute to get Anyways, Penn, I remember at the library there and Wardley, you were reciting poetry, and your drama was so, it was just, that I felt so embarrassed, I started laughing.
Well, that's the appropriate response to sound poetry.
I did, like I couldn't stop.
Yeah.
Because of the dramatic way you say poetry in a sense, and I guess it must have been, in a guilty mood that night.
It was the wine. It was the Retsina. I was supposed to read for you from my latest book, which I have one copy of, and 25 more were supposed to arrive from the printers in BC today. They did not arrive. So if you wish to order one in advance, let me know and I will get you one. But meanwhile, I'm just going to read a whole bunch of poems. At the moment of equinox, I enter the garden, the ground still held by winter. Spring almost released. I stand at the center into which all flow, from which all emerge. Wind in the upper birch stills. The garden's breath is so long it is immeasurable. But I wait, offering awareness as witness. Pivoting, I pray, North, grant us your clarity and strength. West, your surrender and acceptance. South, your joy and creativity. East, your initiation, inspiration. Sky, your broad view. Earth, your ground, your holy round. The moment is held in a bowl, beyond comprehension, beyond belief. We carry balance lightly on each step of the way till it recurs 6 months off. May we find a way to become whole. May the earth find her stability. May the equanimity of equinox be yours, be ours. The way fox holds her ground without belief in beyond. River Reverie, and online at riverreverie.ca there is a marvelous rendition of this poem in animation. Water abounds here with this river, 5 times normal width for winter, flooding roads and parks. The swell carries whole trees along stampeding currents. Yellow willows drop 50-year-old boughs in high winds. Standing waves cover our usual walking path. Climate change is certainly upon us. From 11 below to 11 above in hours, sinking back below freezing. Green begins to bury the remnants of flood, the wall of last fall's leaves, packed level against the link fence. Weird how all reverberates in spring clarity as old detritus is dredged. My rant runs along the river in long twilight, along the shore in migratory route for warblers alighting at cottonwood. A trill unknown we cannot now locate, since sound is not where sight is, but the willows are leafing out. Leaving out the paw-tracked mud, the grocery cart obliterated by a winter storm, back to origin, a mess of twisted rust like an old fishing weir. The current courses by standing waves, standing in momentary eddies against momentum. Mm-hmm. And another river poem, this one for my darling granddaughter as a toddler, a year-old. Believe. In the space of a year, Ulla has learned to sit, to stand, to walk, to totter forward in a run. She has seen one full round of the seasons. She wraps her family around her little finger. Now, just before dusk, we stroll hand in hand to witness the evening ritual of geese return, gliding along the Thames in formation. They skim overhead, flapping slow time in sync. She studies their procedure, dropping my hand to edge forward, neck outstretched, arms aerodynamically angled. She flaps and flaps along the bank, following their flight, ready for that sudden lift. Again, till the last goose has flown, dragging her heels home disconcerted. She braces her body against the rising breeze, bewildered that she too can't take off to sky, but game to try again tomorrow, convinced the bird's secret will soon be hers. Oh, we're still in water, but this time it's turned to ice, and for our local heroes, Tessa Virtue and Scott Moir. This one won a prize for Poetry London and Antler River Poetry. Mirror neurons, as if you are leaping in the air with Virtue and Moir, as if you are running perfect simulation, lift and fly. Figures are skating, whirling in wild quads like Sufi dancing in dervish reverence. Perfection swirls along an unseen slip of water that allows for glide. Ice 2 inches thick, blades glint. Fantasy hovers, floats flawlessly, describing meticulous arcs on ice, in air, geometry touched by magic, projection spun on glass surface. Le Petit Prince and his rose crisscross the ice to mirror our neurons effortlessly after ruthless practice. One haptic system in tune with another, not by happenstance, but by exquisite design, creating the perfect illusion of romance. This pair knows their true trick is always in landing home. I forgot what I'd chosen. We're going to be doing, and I am going to encourage you all to participate in a sound poem with Karl Jirgens, but this is one from a book of sound pieces, according. And the only thing you need to know is that pantare is appropriately what, Heidi? Greek for all things flow, Heraclitus, right? Panta, 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 real, panta, royal, panta, real, all panta, real, panta, royal, panta, all things flow. Panta, panta, pana, pana, pan, pan, optimat, penultimate, petare, pantare, everything's alright, everything's a river, everything's a rivering, everything's a rivering, according to Hera, according to her, according to Hera, according to Hera, Lightus. When dignitaries visit. This one is in either color, this is the new book, Color Fielding, with paintings by my dad all the way through, 6 of them, and paintings by Greg Curnow on the front and back, thanks to Sheila Curnow. And I grew up in the milieu of the 60s when the art scene here was fun. and wild. And so I would go to like the happening with coal black eyebrow and black. Maybe that's why I wore black tonight, with black leotards and an attitude. But earlier, when I was 10, this is a scene. When dignitaries visit, several elderly painters from the group of 7 came to my parents' party. Dad, a practical joker, had me at 10 serve them cocktails and, for nibblies, chocolate-covered grasshoppers. Identity undisclosed until my tray was empty. Then no one asked for seconds. But the rush was on to fill those empty glasses in a flurry of coughs I feared would kill them. In the 50s, they, in their 70s, as ancient and frail as crickets. Oh, I guess I'm reading another. Yes, another joke one, which is just, if I can find it fast enough, this is color fielding, and this section has my very avant-garde father as old Father Time, and a very conservative curator, a very dear man, very dressed as the baby New Year. Claire Bryce. But now I've lost the. Come as a famous. No, I'm sorry. I only have one. You'll have to buy the book.
Oh, okay.
It's just not the one I want to leave you with. Oh, these are just so good. You just. What do I choose?
Good for you, Penn. They're all so good. Oh, okay.
You've got lots to choose from.
Ordinary moving. Remember, does anybody remember ordinary moving? One hand, the other hand, one foot, the other, and so on. Up against a ball with a rubber. Up against the wall with a rubber ball. You see why I asked to go on first. Ordinary moving. Through the seasonal cyclic completion into another, the next, with joy, trepidation, and dread, we anticipate another, win some, lose some, looking for wisdom. I strain my eyes in editing on screen till holes burn in my dear maculae. Degeneration all round. Defenses up. What's mine may differ in degree from yours, but not in kind. Kindness comes first, comes last for the duration. Kindness endures, kindness lasts. Thank you. I'm passing a sheet around, and if you want to order the ordinary moving, no, you've got ordinary moving here, but if you want to order the color fielding, put your email on or your phone number on there, and I'll make sure you get it.
Read one more, please. Please, Penn.
I just happen to have
one more.
May I have some more?
Okay, sorry.
Poor man coming in. May I have some more? Oh, it's Jeff. You're on the list, Jeff.
Yes, you are. Okay.
Joining the joyride. And did you see that Ola was plucked in?
Ola's here.
Yeah, but she's reading.
I know. I love it. You're reading.
I went to Medway High School. Halloween, and in in those days, nothing was ever mentioned about the Donnellys. It was so far back in time, my high school, that it was a present memory. So this whole book is based on that game, Ordinary Moving. Twirl around all the way after lobbing and then catch the ball, I dare you. In my day, any mention of Donnellys was shunned at Medway High School, which vigilante descendants attended. But who could resist on Halloween heading out in a convertible jalopy on a joyride along the Roman line to St. Patrick's Church Cemetery? We recited a rollicking poem memorized in class, matching the bounce over gravel. Join me. The wind was a torrent of darkness along the gusty trees. The moon was a ghostly galleon tossed upon cloudy seas. The road was a ribbon of moonlight over the poor purple moor. And there, under a heavy balsam fir branches, under the round moon glare, the tombstone of tall pink granite, a scarlet inscription read, "Murdered, murdered, murdered." We turned and ran back to the car while the wind whooshed. And still of a winter's night, they say, when the wind is in the trees, the highwayman comes riding, riding, riding. A highwayman comes riding along the old Roman line.
Thank you, Penn. We love you.